Look at Maryland. Say hello to Maryland, everybody. But anyway, what up though? D, No Wheel Drive 229. Vlog for y'all. Update. What's going on? I got bad news. Well, it depends on how you look at it. I have news. I'm not sure if it's good or bad, but I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm gonna break it down, explain why I'm making the decision I'm making. But to make a long story short, the Audi's gotta go. Now, why does the Audi have to go? Let's sit back. Let's break this thing down. Let's sit back and break it down. Okay, there's a series of a lot of things why I've come to the decision to get rid of the Audi. Okay. First of all, we already know it's totally put me down one time. The whole clutch just went out, just stopped working. While I was at work, very embarrassing. 30,000 miles, just stopped working, couldn't use the car. Very embarrassing. So that's already one time the car has totally failed me. A car with 30,000 miles just would not start. Had to be towed. They had to fix it. So that was already one thing that happened. Also, consistently, we've been having the oil issue. I've actually called a couple of other service advisors at different Audis just to see what they thought, and they were all like, yeah, that's kind of fishy, especially with 35,000 miles. They haven't really heard of that. So they were like, no matter how hard you're driving, they're like, you're not tracking it. So they're like, you know, that should not make the car do what it's doing. You know, it shouldn't be using that much oil. So they were really advising, and since they weren't the one I take my car to, I went ahead and told them, you know, I was thinking about maybe tuning it. They were all like, no. They were seriously like, feel.
My God, Peter, I've made a terrible mistake.
Well, that's what I tried to tell you, but you were stubborn as a pigeon at an ad agency.
Guys, these are all good ideas, but I think what people really get excited about is dropped museum popcorn.
But this is an ad campaign for a Nissan SUV. How does that possibly...
Phil, I was put in charge of this meeting, and we're going with dropped museum popcorn.
Let's think about this for a minute. So there's that. Also, if I did tune it, there was the service advisor that was at the one who I take my car to, that Audi. He was pretty cool. I had talked to him about tuning. We had somewhat of an understanding, so that made me feel a little better. He was like, you know, if anything, as long as your engine doesn't blow up, you know, I won't hook it up to the, you know, I'll make it so you don't get a TDI. I'll try not to hook it up to the thing or whatever. Like, okay, cool. He was a real cool cat, young cat. I go in there the other day, that service advisor's gone. They have a new manager at the freaking thing. It's some old cat. I mean, he was nice, but just talking to him, I'm like, this cat is not cool with tuning. I can tell. So at this point, I'm just like, okay, I have a car that's already totally put me down once, has a shaky oil issue. So I think that the wisest thing to do is, no matter what the oil consumption says, I think I'm just going to not tune the car. So, I mean, because if you think about it, think about this, guys. If I tuned the car at this point and then something went wrong, who could I blame? Like, it's not like I could say, oh, nothing was going wrong with the car. I didn't know this was gonna, you know, no, I can't say that. I mean, it showed kind of a pattern of being slightly shaky. So I can't risk, you know, the MSRP of the car, the sticker of the car was $70,000. I can't have a $70,000 car with no warranty that's tuned and stuff is breaking, you know. I don't feel like having that headache. That doesn't make sense to me, and I don't like the Audi that much. I really enjoy the car, but I don't like the Audi that much. So, with that being said, if I'm not gonna tune the car, then I'm not gonna do wheels. I've had the wheels in the checkout thing, in the cart, ready to go, by the way. They were the Rohanas. RC7, shout out Matt G37. I had him in the checkout car ready to go, but once the oil stuff started happening, I'm like, I'm not gonna pull the trigger on nothing till we see what happens with that. So, yeah. If I'm not gonna tune it, I'm not gonna do anything else. I gotta get rid of it, guys. Because I mean, you gotta think about it. It was gonna be still about $5,000 more before I got the car how I wanted it tune was gonna be, and we're not even talking about ultra charger. If I did ultra charger, that was probably $6,000. But let's just say I stage 2'd it. With install, it's gonna be about 2K. The wheels were gonna be about 2K. The drop was gonna be like about 1K to 1,500. Quickly escalating here, guys. That's 5K. And I didn't mind doing it, you know, as long as the car was reliable. I thought that, you know, I could tune it and at least have, you know, 70,000 more miles before stuff got shaky. And by that time, I would have got rid of it. In the next 2 to 3 years, I would have got rid of it. But now, I'm just like, I can't risk driving that tuned car. Especially now the new service advisor, it's kind of shaky. Gotta get rid of the car, guys. Cause without the tune, with the tune, the car is a beast. But without the tune, it's just, yeah, it's kind of. So instead, there's a silver lining, guys. There's a silver lining. Don't go crying. All my Audi guys, I know you wanted me to tune the car. I know, but I'm not gonna drive a car with no warranty tuned. I'm not gonna do it. That's been shaky. I was already kind of uneasy about doing it, but the car had low miles and hadn't had problems. So I'm like, okay, it's cool. No. So instead, new car. I think the new car is really going to, it's really gonna blow your mind. It's gonna be tight. So what will the new car be? You guys will probably help me out in that. But what is the budget? Because see, with the tuned Audi, I was gonna be paying like 800 plus a month. I don't mind telling y'all what I pay. I mean, y'all already know how much the car was. $800 plus a month for not under warranty German sports car. I'm like, not smart. I'd rather go ahead and pay 900. You know, just pay another $100. Which, if you think about it, if I had put 5K straight up into the car, 5K. That 5K could go into just bringing down the payment a little bit on the next car, down payment on the next car. So instead, what I'm going to do is put that 5K with another 5K and put that down on probably an up to a $70,000 car, because I just don't want my payment to go over $1,000. And you know, to be honest, I probably really could at this point, fortunately in my life, which by the way, I think I'm gonna start making more videos about money management and how you can better improve your life, because I feel like a lot of people are mismanaging their money. But I feel comfortable going up to 1,000, but I wouldn't really want to go up more than that. So follow me here. Take that 5 to 6K really. Take that 6K I was gonna tune the car with, maybe even sell the exhaust and get maybe 1K back, 15 back from that. Put that 7K with another 7K, and you know, maybe put 14, put at least 10 down. Put at least 10 down on a $70,000 car. Finance 60,000, probably for 72 months. Because if I put a lot down, then I'm okay with financing it for 72 months. Because that'll, you know, I'm pretty good about paying more anyway. So, you know, just that lower payment is nice to have. So that would give me, you know, about 900 or so a month, which, you know, isn't a big, it's dollars more than I pay for the Audi now. So for the price, what am I gonna get? You guys let me know. Your budget is $70,000. Let me know what I should replace the Audi with. If you, any of you all are interested in buying the Audi, I will sell it probably in about, I say probably September I'm gonna sell it. I wanna make sure I get all my finances right. Me and my wife think about moving, so you know, definitely other life comes first than the car stuff. But you know, definitely by September or October, I'll probably sell it and go ahead and make the move. So your budget is $70,000. Go. Let me know what you think I should get. Of course, you already know in my head, I'm thinking certified Z06. That's what I'm thinking in my head. Also, you can get an M6 for that money. So, it's kind of an option. Also, a kind of based out C63. I spec'd one out the other day. Can't have a lot of options on it. But it still looked pretty good. So, C63. Of course, M4. I don't want an M4. Don't even tell me to get M4. I'm not getting M4. And I can't think of many other options. Oh, GTR. GTR. You can definitely get a GTR for 70. You can get a pretty nice one with, I saw several with like 15,000 miles, 14s up to 16s. Of course, some 13s in there. Let me know what y'all think about that. But yeah, this is just a brief update, y'all. I hate I had to do it. I didn't want to do it. Y'all saw I was trying to tune the car. I was trying to make this car a beast, but it would not cooperate. So you guys let me know. I know y'all hate to hear this, but just updates how it had to be. You guys keep liking, definitely subscribe, sharing. It's been D, No Drive 229, Fast Life.
It's for